What is up, guys and gals? Welcome on back to Rebel Galaxy. My name is Splattercat, where we are hunting down some bounties, and definitely the quilted quicker picker up. This episode was brought to you by paper towels, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. No, I'm just messing around. The last guy we murdered was apparently not our bounty, and so we need to be somebody's Huckleberry out here. And I'm thinking this is going to be my guy right here. I don't know if he's got missiles or what he's got going on, but if I can close that gap right there, I feel mighty fine about it. So there it is. Now we're ready for some broadsides. He's taking a lot of damage right now, which to my experience means that he's going to try and get out of our firing zone, which means we need to stay in his firing zone. Oh, we lost our shields right there. We done took a little bit of damage to our broadsides. You got an ordnance crate? Well, ordnance doesn't matter because ordnance is actually the end-all be-all in this game for what they do with it. Hold on a minute. Oh, we got religious tracks too. Hooray, we found Jesus. He was in the middle of, where are we right now? Jesus was at a custom waypoint, slightly behind some treaty vessel, in between Avabaron Terminal Outpost and apparently, what is this little city right here? Well, anyways, he's in between the connection to the Cronus system and Avabaron Terminal Outpost. So if anybody comes by and is like, hey, have you found Jesus? Let them know. We found him. He's in between those two places. The rest of the work is on them. Ordnance crates, as I was saying before, ordnance crates are just how you reload your guns if you use, like, slug drivers or anything that uses ammo, really. This guy's got to be my bounty, then. Is he? I wonder if we got paid already. And I just wasn't paying attention. We must have been. So where are we going? We got a soy paste delivery. That's what it was. We were delivering absolutely wonderful, delicious soy paste. When I think about dinner, I think soy paste, kids. Soy paste. It's good for your mouth hole. Off we go. So we got a little bit of time to kill here right now. I see a lot of things in this game that I enjoy. I mean, honestly, I'd like to give a little bit of a review critique right now. And this is not really a game that I have a whole lot of, like, complaints about. I've played it about 8 to 10 hours. Enough to where I've got a pretty solid feel for the game. And frankly, the game has impressed me a lot so far. Usually, I'm a little bit skeptical. Oh, we jumped right into an ambush mob. Hooray. They appear to be killing that trader over there. Actually, we might have a good chance at earning ourselves some money here if we play this right. I mean, he's got missiles on him, and we jumped in a little bit far from the conflict, so that is what it is. Let's go ahead and pulse scan real fast so we got everybody on nav. And if we can start this thing out right, the bombers got to go first. I don't know. If you've never played the game before, bombers are super dangerous because they fire these missile things that, like, instantaneously wipe out your shields. And that is all kinds of trouble for you. I'm going to let the auto guns take over for just a second. And I'm going to try and get back in on these Harriers here. If I can wipe out the fighter escort, that's going to diminish his DPS pretty considerably. Oh, it looks like he... Oh, we got a bomber back here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and I'm actually going to pop on the brakes real fast and let him catch me. The second he's in range, we got to chew him up. He's taking a lot of damage, and he should go down pretty quickly. It's also important to note that when the bombers, they fire their bombardment missiles out of the front of the craft. Oh, we just can't seem to get him, can we? Alright, about face. That means we're too far away, so we got to get him like this. Right here. Shot his missile out, but yeah, you usually want to fight bombers from the front. If you can tail gun them, if you can tail gun them, it's going to be a little bit safer for you. I'm going to let the auto gun take over because I can't aim upwards like that with the camera limited like it is. There we go. Now we got him. Get up out of here, dangerous individual. I don't like your face none. Yeah, you probably should have done that like 10 minutes ago, man, when we joined the combat. I'm not trying to be picky right now, but... Yes, I realize this. Let me turn the engine up a little bit. Second we get in range, I'm going to let this guy have it real fast. But yeah, the bombers, they shoot their big missile payload out of the front. So if you tail gun them, they will fire their missiles directly into your incoming fire. And I promise you, they will very rarely hit you if you play it like that. There we go. Now we got this guy. Let him have it, Garrus. Let him have the DACA. Yeah, those shields aren't going to hold, buddy. Oh, don't cross my firing line, bud. Now we can't be teammates. High five and all that. Tag team. Red Devil Cartel probably not going to be too happy with me after wiping out their team like this. Did he kill the... Where's the... Okay, so he's still on that guy over there. We got to go help. If we save this guy, I think he'll give us some money or some loot. So stuff to think about here. It looks like he's also got an intercept fighter with him. He's chewing that craft up, though. Let's go ahead and get him with the laser cannons real fast. Get that Harrier down first, I think. There we go. There's one less Space Harrier in the world. Gonna make Atari cry here. I had Space Harrier. That game was legit. I loved Space Harrier when I was a kid. This Hammerhead over here is looking like our next victim. It actually looks like the merchant turned about, and now he's trying to fight with him. He's got kind of a sluggy... I don't know. His ship looks like a Dyson vacuum cleaner or something. I don't know. Either way. Ah, that's not gonna hit. Ooh, that was a fight.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. Here, take this.
Okay, so he's gonna pay us out a little bit. It looks like we got maybe contraband organs over here. So you got a call you gotta make. Oh, did he take it? Oh, our hold is full. We got nothing. So I guess we'll just...
Good to see a friendly face.
It's time to get up out of here, I guess. Not gonna be able to pick up any of the loot anyways. Where's the soy paste? Right over there. Kick on the engines and let's do this thing. I'm working late tonight, and so I'm enjoying spending time with you. It's not even work when you're having a good time. It's just hanging out, playing video games, talking with internet homies. Gotta drop off. We have been trying for a really long time to drop off this soy paste. The reputation in this game is kind of a big deal. Once you fall red, it's kind of hard to recover. I haven't figured out ways to do it effectively aside from farming out missions. You can choose to help the pirates there, I think, but I think they still attack you, so I'm not really sure. I'm going to steer around that nebula over here if I can. I don't want to get stopped off. Definitely not going to the distress beacon right now. We need to get something done in this mission. We've done a whole lot of dilly-dallying, shilly-shallying, and all that fun stuff. So, we're going to have cash. I mean, that's the best part. There's more guys over here. Man, this area of the map is just chock-a-block with you little bastards. You know that? You guys are all over the... Let me pulse scan and see how bad this is going to be before I jump into it. Go after the bombers first because I know they've got to go. Come on. Yeah, that's what I like to see. You in flames. We got a torpedo boat over here. I've never fought a torpedo boat, so I'm not really sure what to expect here aside from a lot of ballistics. Let's go ahead and help out Garrus, though, because I'm never one to leave a man behind. I already gave him a good review on Yelp anyways, so... I mean, he'll hold his ground, too. He doesn't run or anything. He's not like the guys from Mech Warrior Mercenaries where they're just like, hey, man, it's too hot, I'm pulling out. Forget that noise. He sticks with you till the end. Where'd he go? I lost him. Oh, there he is right there. You made a mistake, amigo. You made a mistake. Now I got you with the broadsides. If we can get the Harrier, that'd be acceptable, too. I mean, I don't know how well I'm going to do at shooting a fighter. Actually, I could put out flak. Be careful about that. It activates my sticky keys all the time. Which is very much sort of problematic for me. Alright, let's go back to the guns. Torpedo boat, I don't much like your face, which means I don't want you in my corner of space. He's out of range, so we'll want to pull back in with somebody that is. Don't be afraid to divert your fire. It's not that big of a deal. It's better out to be killing something than nothing. And oftentimes the AI will play games with you. They'll try and get you to keep firing at somebody that's out of range in order to line up somebody else on you that you're not paying attention to. And so watch out for it. Ooh, you having a bad day, huh, Garrus? Well, I'm trying to bail you out right now. Trying to bail you out like Fannie Mae. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it here. I am working on it. Those torpedoes are not fun to deal with, though. Put those back on auto fire and see if we can get rid of this little bastard. I've never seen a torpedo boat before, so... wasn't really sure what we were walking into here. Garrus should repair himself when he goes back into port. Are my boosters hurt right now? No, they look okay. If I could pull up on a line with him like so, that'd be... There it is. So we got ourselves a 4,000 credit bounty right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Making money. I tell you what, the side quests in this game, they will keep you solidly occupied for long periods of time. It's kind of like EVE Online where you just float around and like shit comes up and then you start messing around with it. We're almost there though, I promise. We are going to get one actual official quest done before the end of this episode. Garrus actually isn't in that bad a shape. He just got chewed up a little bit as far as his hull's concerned, but he almost died. I'll give him that. He got close. We want to watch out. We don't have contraband on board right now, do we? I don't know. Every now and again the militia will scan you. There's the mission done right there. The Merchant's Guild's going to like us a little bit better. We got repairs to run, and so you know what? Let's shine up those running shoes. 20,000 credits to play around with. We could upgrade some core systems right now and make ourselves a little bit... What does this do? We can do a cargo extender. All this stuff, by the way, if you get a new ship, it'll transfer all this stuff over. So, don't worry about it. I think because we're doing a YouTube series, I'll probably throw some money into a new warp drive. So, just so we can go a little bit quicker. Go 16% faster in there somewhere. So we can fly a little bit quicker when we're trying to get around. Kind of save you guys from suffering the wrath of long drives. On this side, I guess that's kind of punny because I have a warp drive. Still, let's go ahead and upgrade. A little expensive. I'd kind of rather just save for a better ship up front, and then we'll upgrade that. We got going on in the commodities market out of curiosity. Ceramic plating, we got slaves, but those are illegal, which means we could get scanned down and murdered at any moment by random space guys. You can run away from the police, so it's not that bad. You can definitely pull a GTA and run throughout the galaxy to get away from them. But I don't know if I really truly feel like winning an evacuation camp. I don't feel like running right now. Does not instill me with the most manly of feelings. Remember, red means buy, green means sell. I figured I'd touch up on it again. White means that it's a pretty neutral cost. It's within 10% of whatever the system average is. Also, don't expect to get the system average while we're on the subject. The robots are cheap. You export those to Rust City. Yeah, I'll take those. We're headed back that way anyways. And so even if we make 500 or 600 credits off each one, it'll be fine. I'm not going to trip about it. Mission board. Let's not take any missions for right now. Let's go ahead and bounce on out. Float on out, I guess. I got to choose new verbiage. New verbiage for a whole new universe. So what do we want to do right now? We got all kinds of... Oh, please don't crash into me. Yeah, it looks like he repairs his stuff whenever you go back to port. So we got a pair of problems over here. Which is the closest mission, actually? Closest mission is the Double Jack Rogue. So let's go ahead and handle him. Did I say closest station? I'm sorry. Closest mission. I think it's still the Double Jack Rogue, so we still got this. Quarians are a little bit outside of our capabilities right now. If we can outrun them, I'd rather not mess with them right now. Garrus will jump out with me, so it's not like that big of a deal. I think we should be able to get over here without too many people bothering us, though. I'd rather just, like, stick to the mission at hand. I want to clear everything out during this episode and, like, wipe out all the missions that we've been neglecting in the first episode. Make sure that we're making progress as we rock through the galaxy right now with our country western rockabilly whatever the hell thing we have going on. I don't know. It's like bluesy rock. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're in the wrong corner of the galaxy right now. They might be able to outrun us. Although there's no telling if we'll just warp out of this and into another problem. I'm going to loop around this nebula over here. Or gas cloud or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. I didn't take astronomy classes. I was a geologist. I'll identify some rocks for you, though. Ugh, shit, there are pirates everywhere in this galaxy. Jesus, there are so many of them. The good thing is once you wipe them out, they have a tendency to not come back, so that's pretty cool. I think he fired missiles at me, a little prick. Alright, because you fired missiles at me, I think I'm not going to give you a pass. I don't think the flat guns are going to get him right there. But we're definitely going to light him up right here. He's already engaged his deflectors. We want to keep up with him for right now because we've already whittled down one side of his vehicle. We're going to throw out flak for a minute. His homeboys just got here, though, so we got to watch out for that, too. But that means that it is all the more important for him to go right now. Yeah. Okay, shields are down on the port side, which means we need to fix this in terms of back and front and all that fun stuff. I'm going to go ahead and let Garrus play around with some of this stuff. Shields should be back up in just a minute. Indeed, they already are. Got some Harriers over here, so let's go ahead and overclock the machine guns and put some rounds on them. I'm going to fire out flak, too, because we're up against fighters. And then I'm going to activate sticky keys, which is accidental, and you can see how damaged my ship is from the game minimizing. It's unfortunate, but we still got shields. We should be alright. We're a little bit burned up, but I think we'll be okay. It's disappointing, and it wasn't something that I planned on, but oh well, you gotta live with what you live with. Oh, we just got hit by a missile, so there goes that. We are taking 100% hull damage now. I can't whip around that way, but I can whip around this way. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Fire out some flak for those fighters. Force them on the defensive. That was bad. Sticky keys could not have come up at a worse moment. That was pretty horrific as far as me being terrified for my life is concerned. That hunter should go down pretty quickly, I think. If I can get a little bit of flack on his ass, I think we'll have this. Give it to him. Very, very nice. Did we get them all? We good here? Got anything else going on? We survived it, but took a lot of damage. We got something going on over here. There's some cargo that I guess I'll loop around and grab real quick. I don't think we have a whole lot of cargo space, but that's cool. I take extra cargo. I think that for right now, I don't remember where was I taking robots. What was I doing right now? I think I was going to handle some of this stuff over here. Another Harrier on this side, too. I mean, I'm doing myself a favor right now by running all these guys out of the galaxy. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but sometimes you just got to get rid of them. And so this will make our travel in the future a little bit lighter and more fluffy. Our armor's been absolutely whomped on the port side, I guess, is what it said. I thought it said port side. I think that's starboard. Right? Port is left, starboard's right? I don't know. But it looks like our hull is down. Maybe it was talking about shields previously. I need to get in on this guy, though. He's bothering my amigo, and he's got him at a disadvantage. And that's usually when friends jump in to help friends, isn't it? You can see there on the side, our ship is looking super fried on the right-hand side. It is not looking pretty. To pay for a new paint job and everything once I get out of here. Ain't that a bitch. I don't want that. I want that. I think if you can make it happen, I mean, I doubt we're going to hit him. There we go. Let's give him some loving from the turret. Lots of combat in this game, as you can see, especially on the front end. If you start in a pirate galaxy or whatever, there's going to be a pretty hefty amount of you running and gunning before things get better. I figure, what were we even working towards here? I think we were going after... I mean, that one looks pretty close, so let's just go after him first. A little bit fried on one side, though, so we'll play this very, very carefully. I'd like to frame the entire conflict in terms of my left-hand flank if I can, since the right-hand side is pretty nasty. When you box, you protect the wounded side. Same thing with a ship. You get a little bit of a bounty for finding new locations, in case you were wondering. Let's light this up real fast. We got a nebula nearby that's going to be messing with all of our scans. We got hostiles coming in on that side, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. Oh, we're still pretty far out. I think we actually ran into an asteroid field. Yeah. Sometimes the auto collision warning bugs me. I don't know, this just lets me crash into shit. It's not that hard to avoid stuff in this game. I wish you could disengage it somehow. That would actually make me a lot happier, especially since it gets paranoid about stuff that you're definitely not going to hit. Like, it'll say, like, that one right there is a proximity warning, and then it'll cancel your warp or your sublight. I was going to say, I felt like we were doing nothing in this corner. There we go. Let's get up out of here. Let's do something. Let's accomplish a thing. So I think we should be protecting miners in here. And as I said, I would very much prefer to keep this safe in terms of, oh, they got a gunship and everything. Well, damn. Okay. Well, it looks like he's going for my weakened side, so we may have no choice but to play around over here. I need you to fire in the proper direction, please. And he should try to scram pretty soon, or at least get destroyed. So we just got rid of one of our problems. I think that Garrus is doing a pretty solid job on this side, trying to eliminate anything that wants to chew into us. So I'm going to try and get engaged carefully. I don't want to jump straight into the middle of this big old fighter fleet, but I will if I have to. Alright, overclock the scatter turret, see what kind of damage we can get done right here, because we do have him at a very real disadvantage. That camera rotated around for me, please. He's going to try and put gaps in between us and him so that he only has to deal with... Oh, we got missiles coming from somewhere, and so we should probably lock in on that too. Unless the missiles were from the militia frigate. Got anybody else around here? Got a cargo container out this way. I think I'll help myself. Little treasure chest in space. Oh no, our hold is full. Oh man, there's a lot of good stuff in there too. We could have made a lot of money if my hull wasn't full. Alright. Well, this mission requires us to jump around a little bit, so let's get on our feet, or get off our feet, or whatever, I don't know, and jump around. The next checkpoint is more than likely around here somewhere. There it is. That's the next one we gotta clear all the pirates out of. Probably be smarter for me to go ahead and unload my loot right now, but kinda want to get things done while we're out here. Our job, I think, was to clear out these asteroid fields so that mining crews could come in and take care of them. That'll generally make this... Anybody that increases your productivity. Like, can I get a job? No. This guy murdered a bunch of people, now I can get a job. That means that I like him. Man, you guys are all over the place, aren't you? You guys got a pretty good command in this galaxy. Go ahead and put out the flat guns real quick. Woo! It looks like Garrus already chewed him up. Alright, that's what I like to see. If I could give him a little bit of loving, I'd appreciate it. Gotta outrun him on this side, though, which may not be completely or totally possible. Block that shot right there as best as I can with the deflectors. Try and keep those active as much as possible. Shields are definitely taking a little bit of loving. Ooh. Okay. So that's going to be a kill. Let's go ahead and go after the Marauders and everybody else. One of our sides is pretty baked at this point. Oh, really? He was a bounty. Okay, well, I don't even care. It's when I zone in and I don't get paid that I start being like, man, there's too many pirates around here, man. I might side with law enforcement just because there's so many damn pirates around here. I am a true neutral, and I will join whoever's side is the weakest. That Marauder should be pretty easy to get rid of. If I could just put some rounds on him. Overheating our gun real fast. Go ahead and block the missiles as best I can with what I got going on. And he should be down momentarily. It sounds like we got somebody behind us that definitely is not a fan of our handiwork. Go ahead and flip around. Oh, he's a missile corvette. Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? And, of course, we're fighting on our weak side right now. Story of my damn life. Gonna have to react quickly right here. Oh, it can definitely be happening. It's you or me. If it's you or me, it's definitely gonna be you. I hate to tell you. Got bio waste over here, so we killed a guy so bad that he dropped a load of shit in his britches. Got a ordnance crate over there. Don't need it because we don't have ammo for anything. Instead, let's get back onto a pair of problems. Jesus, so many things going on in this galaxy. I swear. I swear. There's non-stop problems. And it's weird because it's not normally like this. We have a very, very pirate-filled galaxy. And so we got a lot of guys we got to get rid of. An identified signal over there. I'm going to leapfrog past it because I don't feel like helping out any innocent bystanders right now. I feel like being selfish, getting my job done, you know, feeding the missus and the children and all that fun stuff. Unless she has a job herself and then she don't need no man. Have fun, sugar mama, while I fly around the galaxy killing fools. Having a good old time. I'm going to force them to come in this way. Not really sure what the optimum range is on my flat guns, but I figure it's got to be somewhere around there. There we... Oh, slow down! Ah! Woo! Just narrowly got owned by Pyrite, nature's dunce. Geology's dunce. Oh, this guy over here. Dude, what are you doing right now? Come on. Don't make it that easy for me. You're making me feel like you care too much. Yeah, I know about the proximity warning. There it is. We nailed him with that broadside. That was a good one right there. That's the $1 million shot. Mission complete. We're all done. So who's this hostile over here? Or is that hostile dead? That hostile must be done. Well, we're finished with that mission. I would highly recommend we hit some kind of refueling point now. I would suggest we either go back to Rust City. Akumadan Mining would be okay. What do they have? A market glut. That means that you can go there. It's a little event. So if they have little exclamation points over the top, it means there's actually an event going on right there, whether it's a war or a market glut or something like that, or a parade. There's a bunch of them. A market glut means that everything's hella cheap there right now, so you can exploit the hell out of them. I'll probably go... We're pretty close to Akumadan, and I think miners would like robots, wouldn't they? So, is that a storage crate over there? I saw blue over here. Was that a friendly? Okay, it's a friendly. So, our location we're trying to get to right now is going to be... I'm having trouble telling right now. Oh, it's this box over here. There we go. Lots of diamonds and boxes and stuff on my HUD right now. Making me all confused. See if we can get up out of here and warp. For right now, though, I think I'm out of time. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to sell our robots. I'll let you know what the profits are that we made. And then once our profits have been squared away, we'll start our own religion. No, I'm just joking around. Once our profits are squared away, we'll start the next episode. I'll see y'all later. This is Rebel Galaxy, a really, really fantastic game. I really sincerely think this one's going to bang it up on Steam when it comes out. I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.